Hello YouTube, and welcome to my very first Minecraft building tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build Prince Eric's castle from The Little Mermaid. Growing up, The Little Mermaid was my favorite Disney princess movie until Tangled came out, so I just wanted to build this castle because it's really nostalgic for me and I think that it's a beautiful castle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So to start, you're going to want to go ahead and build this base. I made sure to build it out of diamond blocks so it's easier to count, so just go ahead, pause the video here, and get this all built out, and then we can get started. Now you want to come to this tower and go ahead and just build this up 10 blocks all the way around. When you get to the second block from the top, you want to go ahead and pick a yellow block. It's supposed to be gold, but I ended up using terracotta, but I actually changed this later to yellow concrete powder because I think it looks nicer. So just go ahead, use whatever gold block you want. Now you want to just continue this down, leaving a gap in the middle, and then wrap it all the way around again. Now, just build one extra block around the whole perimeter and then fill all of this in with sandstone. To connect this, just build all of these up to the same height. This is just like the little balcony that connects to the main part of the castle. Then continue this tower up to the same height. Just ignore my diamond blocks, I still haven't deleted them all yet, okay? Now that we're done with that, we just want to go ahead and continue this sandstone all the way to the wall because this is going to be part of the balcony. Go ahead and just finish off the rest of this too so it's easier to build the wall later. Now to start these stairs that go down, you want to just build up this block to be even, and for the stairs we're going to go down a slab at a time, but make sure each stair is 2 blocks across. So it'll be a 2x3 slab, then you'll go down half a slab all the way down. This duck is now forever sealed in his tomb. Now with the stairs done, we can go ahead and start working on the wall and the 4 towers. To do these parts, I'm just making sure you can't walk off the wall, like where there's a slab. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a block there to make it an actual railing. Sorry, I didn't mean to turn it a fucking RFK there. To start the towers, go ahead and build up 3 more blocks. And then connect it to the other tower. Now build up 1 more block on each side, and then we're gonna start on the roof. So for the roof, you want to grab resin bricks. That's what I'm going to be using, but you can use whatever block you want as long as it has stairs and slabs and walls and fences. And all 4 of these towers are going to be the same, so I'm going to build 1 and then speed through the rest. And on these towers, there's actually a gold band across it, so just go here and break out these blocks and replace them. For the second towers, you're just going to want to build up 4 more blocks and then build it exactly the same as the other 2. And accidentally made this 1 block too high, so just move that down. Then build the roof. These 2 towers do have a gold band as well, but it's going to be 1 block below where the other one was. These towers also have these small windows at the top, so just grab some polished black stone buttons and just put them on the top like this. And that should complete the staircase. Now we want to come over here to this tower and go ahead and add these windows in. So for these smaller windows, you have to do it with stairs, and it's kind of annoying because you have to be at a certain angle to place them. And we actually don't need that window on the left, so just delete that. Coming back up here, you're going to want to build a railing. I'm just using pale oak fences, but you can use walls or fences, whatever you feel like. Now right here on this balcony there's actually a gazebo, so grab yourself some quartz pillars and put these here like this, 6 of them. Build these up 4 more blocks. Now we're going to build the roof with the same resin brick stairs. It was my first time building this, so I apologize if I kind of redo some things and change some things throughout building it. Like this was definitely a problem, so I was like, alright. It took me a second to figure it out, but we got it. This gazebo is slightly raised too, so let's just put some slabs at the bottom. At this point I realized we need an overhang, so I'm going to make this slightly bigger. Then just replace some of these blocks to kind of smooth it out, make it look more like a dome. It doesn't really matter as long as it's the same on all 4 sides. Back to this tower, you need to make sure this is 7 blocks tall, and then on the 8th block, you're gonna put your yellow block, then build up 2 more blocks, and do this all the way around. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and start on the roof. Grab resin bricks and build up 1 block around the whole perimeter. Now for the overhang, you're going to want to put slabs on the bottom half here and just go all the way around again. Now I'm just marking off the middle because I think it makes it a little bit easier to build up the roof and keeping it centered. This roof is a dome shape more compared to the other roofs that are like more pointy, so we're gonna try to keep this gradual as we go up. Just make sure it's even on all sides, and it's okay if it's a little off. I'm just gonna continue building this and let you guys watch and follow along. It's not as smooth as I'd like it, so I'm just gonna go back in, put some more slabs and blocks to just make it look more like a dome. The top of this is way too pointy, so I'm gonna redo the whole thing. Now we can finish off the top with a wall, a fence, and the copper bar. Go ahead and just put this on all of them. Don't know why this isn't filled in, but go ahead and fill that in too. And then punch out the door right here. Now around the corner, build this wall up 9 blocks and then fill all of it in. You just want to make sure it's even to the top of this block right here. For the roof, we're just going to do slabs on top and stairs on the bottom. It's pretty easy, and then a sideways one at the end. To build up the tower, you want to make it even to this wall and then build up 12 more blocks and then fill all of this in. Go in 1 block and then continue the tower up 12 more blocks. For a smooth transition, just build up like this and then put stairs on top. Just double checking this is all 12 blocks tall, and then we can start on the roof. Grab your smooth quartz stairs and build out a layer like this, and then we're going to start the actual roof on top of that. The rest of these roofs are not nearly as hard as the other one. Just continue a bottom slab on the outside for the overhang. Up a stair in the middle and then connect all of those into another circle. Then fill in the rest of this and then bring it to a point, and then we can smooth it out with stairs and slabs. Okie dokie, sorry for the back and forth, but now we can finally finish it off with our wall, our fence, and our copper bar, and that's that tower complete. Go ahead and make sure you add a lip around this too. I'm sorry I forgot to do this before. Then once you do that, go ahead and continue the lip all the way around, just for an extra overhang. To build the front doors, you're going to continue it up to be even to this wall. Basically build it the exact same way, so I'm just going to speed through that. It's pretty easy. This wall is where the front doors are of the castle. Okay, that's done easy. Let me fix that real quick. And then we can start on the front doors. There's 3 doors on this front wall, so each one is 2 blocks wide. And you're going to want to make sure the one in the middle is 1 block higher than the second ones. And then put some archways on them. And actually do this 1 block higher because this is way too small. I like to fill this in with quartz too, because the doors are not going to block that out. For the doors, we're actually going to do it on the block behind because you want to have that texture. And then to fill in this part, just do trap doors. And then it should look like this. Before we start the next tower, we're actually going to add these windows here. Now we can start on the next tower, and I'm actually realizing that I did not build this big enough, so go ahead and extend it out exactly like this. I'm so sorry. We need the roof to come to a point, and that was an even circle, so it didn't have a middle block, so we had to make sure this is 5 blocks long. This tower is slightly taller than the other one, so we're going to build this up 30 blocks all the way around. Now build it in like this, and then we're going to build a second skinnier part of the tower for the top portion. Now that looks bad, so we're going to shave some of this off and make it smoother so it's not so blocky. We need this to be cute. Build the rest of the tower up 9 more blocks. Now this roof is basically identical to the one we just built, so just follow along. It should be a lot easier now. Now that that's done, go ahead and add these gold stripes along here, and we're going to put in a few windows. These windows are a little bit smaller than the other ones because it's so high up. Now we can start on the next wall. Go ahead and build this up 15 blocks. Now build this out one more block and then 6 blocks over. And then fill all of that up. This roof is going to be really tall, so it's going to be 2 blocks tall and then come to a point. So go ahead and build this. Extend the point all the way along here, and then we're going to start on the actual roof. It's pretty easy. It's just stairs and blocks, and then you do a little bit of an overhang. You can leave this side alone. We're gonna fix it into the other roof later. So go ahead and just build this up evenly and then build it over, because there is a small balcony right here. Then fill the wall in. This top half of this section of the wall does have 2 windows on it, and it actually does jut out a little bit too and has a chimney on top. So we're gonna fill all of this in 1 block out down to about here. So even out this whole thing, put some stairs at the bottom so it's smoother, and then continue the roof out exactly like it is, just so it still overhangs. We don't want it to look too flat from the side. There is also 2 windows here, so I'm just arching them off and marking them out, and we're gonna break them out later. Now the chimney needs to be on the front of this actually, so sorry to go back and forth so much. We're just gonna build that right here, continue it up, and then finish it off with some trap doors on the outside. These are kind of awkward to place too, sorry. You kind of have to like do all this weird stuff. To finish it, you're just gonna grab the resin bricks and a wall and just put it in there like that to make it look kind of pointy. Also, you can go ahead and punch these windows out now. And I just kind of cleaned up the inside of this. I think it looks kind of uneven and stuff. You can just shave all of this off. It doesn't really matter though. It just kind of depends on your preference and how you want the inside to look. Now, on the right side of this wall, this does jut out, so you're gonna build this out 4 more blocks, and there's a small balcony on top. We're just gonna mark this out so we can start building the windows. When I first built this, I forgot to build this entire balcony 3 blocks up, so I'm going to cut to that part really quickly to make sure everybody knows, build this 3 blocks up, and then we're gonna start the windows, because this is supposed to be raised up above sea level. I do apologize, this is my first tutorial, so I promise I'll get better at building everything in order. Now I'm going to cut back and we're going to do the windows. Basically 2 windows on each side. On the bottom layer, the double doors are going to be in the middle, and on the top half, it's going to be just a double wide window on the middle one. And you want to make sure the windows in the middle have an arch on them, and they're going to be slightly taller. Since I messed up these windows in the height, I am going to include a picture of the actual windows and what it should look like real quick before we start on the next balcony. This is what it all should look like when it's built up 3 blocks. Next, we're gonna do this skinny balcony that's above these windows. Start off by marking off every other block and then build this all the way up too, because this is gonna be taller than it. But we're actually gonna build this up with stairs because it's got a bit of a jagged edge. Now you wanna fill up all of this all the way up. Then continue this top layer of blocks all the way along and just kind of blend it into the roof. Destroy that and put it there. And want to make sure that you didn't put these opposite like I did. You don't want it to be up against the wall right there, because we're going to continue this roof. Just like that, and make sure you do it on the other side too. Now get your pale oak fences and continue it across. Now there's 4 little windows here. It kind of took me a while to figure out the design for it, but I finally got it. Basically, every 2 blocks you'll skip a block and then put opposite side stairs and then a slab on top in the middle. And then continue that a few blocks back. You don't have to go very far because we are going to be continuing the roof. You're going to want to make the bottom row just quartz too, because this is just like the wall. So here's how it should look when it's all done. For this balcony, you want to continue it out an upside down stair and then put fences all around it. Make sure the side stairs are angled too. Now you want to continue fences all around this edge. We're also going to fix up these towers a little bit, put slabs on the corners, and then go ahead and shave off that whole middle part, replace it with an upside down stair, and then fill in that back part. I think it just makes it look more circular. I think it looks a lot better this way. Now make sure you copy this onto the other side too. It's pretty much the exact same. Finish filling in all of these fences and go replace that little random sandstone block. I don't think that looks good. It is a little tight, but you can walk through this, so I think it's fine. There is a small window right here too, so don't forget to add this. Now you just continue up the whole rest of this wall all the way around. And for both sides of this wall, we're going to do the same thing with the stairs that we did on the other side. Also, this corner too, shave this off and replace it with the stairs. Oops, I didn't mean to go down that far, sorry. Now on the other side too, do the exact same thing with the stairs. Now we're gonna mark off this tower, so just build it up like this and around. This one's just gonna be kind of a long rectangle. Just match it up. You can count this to make sure it's the same as mine. And just shave off those two. Now go ahead and fill in the rest of this wall here. Once you get that, this is what we're working with now. You want to come down here, and this balcony is really long, so come down to this block and then continue it up. And it's basically like the other side too. Fill in that corner with a slab. And then just fence it off. Now build this up 2 more blocks all the way around. Then go ahead and extend it out another stair all the way around as well. Now go to this side of the roof so we can connect this all. Then we're gonna build it down 1 block just like the other roof and connect it to these tiny windows. Then continue these back along, and then on the inside of it, we're just gonna put some extra stairs to close that gap. This part of the wall juts out again, so you want to build out like this. Come back in 1 block. Then when you build this up, there should be 2 blocks in between. Now we can add these windows. Now for some reason, I went and finished the rest of this roof. This tower has more of a square shape, and then it has these 4 chimneys on top, and the roof is flat. It doesn't come to a point, so it's kind of awkward. For the overhang, build out a slab on the bottom half. Oh, not there. Do it right here instead. Now I'm gonna mark off the basic shape of the roof, and then we'll add stairs and slabs and make it all smooth later. Now that that's done for this part, I'm just gonna kind of figure it out as I go and change it around. Sorry if it's hard to follow along. I end up placing and deleting blocks like 1,000 times. Like, see, I changed this. Leave the corners though, because we're actually gonna shave those off later. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be exactly like mine, as long as it's the same on all 4 sides, which is what I'm checking here, trying to make sure it's all even and going up gradually. And I did go a little bit too high, so we're gonna take this top layer off and this will be the top. So it should look somewhat like this. After smoothing out these edges a bit more, we're gonna build the chimneys. So you're gonna take some diorite walls and grindstone and build them up like this, and then put the grindstone right on top. That completes this roof. Now we can scooch this over a bit because we don't want these 2 roofs to be connected. And you want to just make sure this is still 5 blocks across. Now we're going to continue this up and start building on the roof. And I actually built this 1 block too low, so we're gonna fix that. Just delete these slabs and replace it with a block, and then the roof should just continue over and everything should line up a lot better than before. So easy fix. Now we can go continue building up the ramp on the other side. And this does kind of come into a point. For the sides, just continue it over, fill in the walls, and we'll fix the bottom half of these roofs. Punch out these 2 windows. Now fill in the rest of this wall and make sure it's 1 block behind because we want that to be slightly overhanging on the outside. To continue this side of the roof, it's really easy. You just continue the same pattern down basically, but it's going to be just a little bit flatter because we're going to put slabs here. These windows should have a block here, and then we're going to put some stairs on the bottom to make it look supported. Make sure you fill in the wall on the other side, then we can continue this roof down as well, and we're actually going to start building the last little room. We're almost done. Build this up to the same height. This wall should come up 2 blocks underneath this. And then this roof comes to a point as well. So you're going to come to this block here and punch out a hole in this roof so we can continue it over. Then from here, we're going to continue that same roof pattern we've used. Everything should line up just like this. And actually put this down 1 more so that the roof doesn't look awkward. Put on a stair there. Now for that little gap, you want to make sure it's the same height as the other side, then just fill it in the same way. It might look a little bit awkward. You can replace this with a block right here, then put the stairs on top. And on the other side, just continue the same roof pattern. And we actually don't need this block here, so shave that down and then continue this wall all the way to the floor, all the way around. And then we're going to do the little overhang on the outside of it. Continue out this overhang the same way we did the other one. Y'all should definitely have the hang of this by now. On either side of this roof as well, there's 2 of those same chimneys, the first chimneys that we did, so we're gonna build those. One of them's here and one of them's on the other side where this roof connects to the other part of the roof. Once that overhang's done, you can continue this down, put a stair on the bottom, and then build it up almost exactly like that other roof with the trapdoors and the wall. Now come to the other side where this connects and build the exact same thing. Add these windows in here. Shave off this corner and then replace it with stairs. Make sure these windows are on the same level too. I don't know why I did them uneven. And for this top window, it's going to be kind of awkward. Just flip the stairs the other way. It's going to leave this little gap, but then you can just put a block on top. It'll be fine. Now you punch out the door here, and on this other tower, there's also a door, so you want to punch that out as well. Arch it off. We don't need this anymore. We can delete that. It was just to help me mark the middle. For these windows, there's 3 on top and then 2 bigger ones that are arched off. So just do them like this. You can put these stairs here if you want, but I ended up changing it because I didn't like the little gap that it left. Once you arch off these windows, we're almost done. You want to come over to this part right here, and we're going to add this little window. I think this is the window where Ariel's bedroom is, where she's looking out at Prince Eric as he's playing with the dog. I'm not sure if that's this window or not, though. And then make sure the middle part sticks down a little bit longer than the outside pieces. And it does have a little slanted roof. We can just do this with slabs. It's really simple. Now we're gonna put more windows all around this tower. For this brick archway balcony thing, you're just gonna grab regular bricks, then build up all of these 12 more blocks. For the circle, actually do not build this up yet because I messed it up. We're gonna be going back to fix it. For the archways, you're gonna make the one in the middle 1 block taller than the second ones and just put upside down brick stairs in them. Then shave off this part on the outside and replace that with another stair on the top and the bottom, just to make it look more supported and give it some more texture. For the bottom supports, I'm just going to continue these out with stairs and then continue the bricks all the way down and kind of make it deeper because I want it to be like you could swim through this. And it looks like Sebastian was trapped under that sand, so I'm glad that I saved him. This is the part where I realized that does not look right, so we need to rebuild this. I'm gonna destroy the entire tip of this thing and we're gonna redo this because that is not okay. So for the new shape, you want to make sure it's 3 blocks, 1 diagonal, and then 3 blocks. Just like this. Get rid of that other shape that we had going on. Here's me checking the side to make sure it looks okay, and I realized these actually need to be like this, and I forgot to do the pillar on the left, so go ahead and shape that part off too. It is kind of uneven, but once the top part of it's built, the balcony part, it will make it all more balanced out. You can see it's 1 block longer on this side, but it doesn't really matter. Now that that's done, we can go along the whole perimeter with these quartz blocks. Then we're gonna make a new circle that overhangs slightly. And the sides of this circle aren't actually long enough. Where it's 3 blocks long, you want to make it 5 blocks instead. Then it should look like this. Now we can come to the front and extend this out because there's a little extra square part right there, and delete the block on the inside to fill all of this in with sandstone. Now go ahead and mark off the middle. Grab your diorite walls and your pale oak fences, and we're gonna start building the second gazebo. In the film, this gazebo has a red roof just like the rest of it, but I'm actually building this based off of a 3D model that somebody built, and on theirs they made the roof blue and gold. So just for a pop of color, I'm gonna do this roof blue and gold. If you want it to be exactly like the film, then you can make it red. In between the walls, you want to put down the fences, and then we can start on the roof. I'm building this out of the same yellow concrete powder I've been using for the rest of the gold details and prismarine. So just up a stair, grab some slabs, and then just go up slabs. Finish it off with a block in the middle, and that's the end. Now continue the fences along here like this. Punch out the door, arch it off. There is actually another balcony up here too, so mark that off with some stairs and then just add fences around that perimeter. I actually do this 1 block lower because we want the door to be arched off on the second floor as well, so my bad, just build this 1 block lower. Punch out the door and make this an archway, then that's done. Also, go ahead and add the fence and the copper bar on top of this to finish it off with a point. Then we're going to move on to underneath this. You want to put stairs here and then move this fence over 1 block. My bad. Make sure you do this on both sides, then we're going to move to the front and create some more support beams. Now that's pretty much most of the castle done. I'm gonna be going around adding some glass in the windows and some small details. For the windows like this, you can just use glass panes. There is gonna be a little gap in it, but I don't really mind it. The ones in this tower are kind of awkward, but you can just do it like this, and for that big window on the side of it, just use glass blocks instead of panes. Don't forget to punch out the door on this balcony as well. I did forget to do this, and on the other side. And go ahead and add some stairs in all of these windows and add your glass panes on the middle of them. These ones line up without a gap. I think it's really nice. Now for extra detail, grab some dark oak stairs or spruce stairs and trapdoors, and we're gonna go around and just replace the stairs underneath this window, then go around every other block on all of the towers and replace it with these wooden blocks. Now fly down here to this roof and put some upside down stairs here. Then grab your dark oak trapdoors and put them in between all of these grooves. This whole section of wall behind these balconies is actually wooden, so we're gonna just grab some spruce stairs and blocks and just replace that real quick. You can leave the balcony though, because that still needs to be quartz. Now take your gold block and go along the entire perimeter of the top of this tower. Now for the door, we're gonna do it like we did the front door with the trap doors. Now we can start on this little dock down here. So you're gonna continue this down a few slabs. Then for the walls, put some smooth quartz stairs to smooth it out, and then we're going to build the rest of this dock out of spruce slabs and fences and logs. And on mine, I went ahead and continued this down just to close the gap and make it seem like it's more supported. This is the part where she jumps in to swim after the wedding ship with Flounder, so it needs to be deep. We're going to be terraforming at the end. For the logs that are underwater, I went with jungle because it kind of looks like it has algae on it, and then the ones on the top I think are spruce. Either side of this dock continues up into some kind of sign. On the model that I'm building this from, it's purple and gold, so I'm just going to be building it like that. So build up with fences about 4 or 5 blocks. Then I'm going to be building the actual sign out of bamboo slabs and the purple blocks and pillars and slabs. The sign is purple and it has a gold perimeter, so I kind of fiddle around with the different shapes and just figure it out as I go. Now, there's two tunnels that go on either side. They're both gonna be exactly the same, so just build this on each side and then fill the rest of it in with a black concrete block. Now, around these pillars at the bottom of the castle, we're just gonna add some supports, make it look more thick at the bottom, like it's actually got a foundation. And go ahead and punch this out too, because I forgot to do that earlier. Then go to the other side and make sure it matches. Now, underneath this dock, I went ahead and added some fences too, just to make it look more supported. Also added some gates on either side. Flying back over here to the outside stairs, there's actually 3 little archways, but I could only fit 2 because it's kind of an awkward tiny spot, so just build them like this. And I think it will be okay if we're missing 1. It's kind of awkward to place these stairs, but once you get them, go ahead and fill in the back of this all with concrete. That completes the 2 little archways. Now you want to go back to this roof with the chimneys on it and put these trapdoors underneath. Also add these underneath this. And we're actually missing some windows right here, so we're just going to add those in really quickly too. On the walls by the front door, we're gonna put the trapdoors underneath these every other block too, and also on this as well. And on the 4 towers, go ahead and continue this down half of a slab because it doesn't have enough texture, it's too flat. Another thing I'm doing is just adding grass to the courtyard. You're gonna have to redo these doors, it's kind of annoying, but the grass looks a lot better in my opinion. So that's the whole castle complete. The rest of this video is just terraforming. If you want to see how I shape the land around it, then you can go ahead and watch. I added this hill here on this side, and then most of the rest of this is just me digging out the ocean floor so I can plant coral and make it a lot more shallow. So here's that full terraforming process. I'm on Bedrock, so I don't have World Edit or anything anymore. So I have to do this all hand by hand, but I'll show the final results at the end. Also want to give a shout out to the model maker. I'm going to link the video that he made of the miniature castle that he built in the description because it really helps me to get the layout. It's a 3D video and you could see the castle from every angle and it really helped a lot. There is a few rocks too in the terrain, so I'm just building them out of andesite. Then I take some stairs and slabs to kind of make it look jagged. After all that terraforming, I'm finally done. I do need to finish the hill behind the stairs a little bit, but other than that, I think it looks really good. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and if you end up building this in your world, please comment a picture of it below. I'd love to see it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Minecraft building tutorials like this.